Hi everyone, my name is Maaike and I work at True Colors Delft Daycare Center here in the Netherlands. I work on a baby group, and thanks to Roya, we have been using her method of infant communication and baby sign language, and I'm here to tell you a little bit more about it. So first of all, we are incredibly happy about it. All of my colleagues on the baby groups are incredibly excited about what it's brought us. We noticed that it's taken away a lot of frustration. Babies have to learn so many different sounds and so many different words and movements of your lips and your tongue and your voice. It's very complicated for them, but with their hands and with their body, they're so agile. So infant sign language has been able to give them an easier way of communicating, a faster way for them to communicate. We notice it's been taking away a lot of frustration. So the babies on my group, they love food. So more is one of their favorite signs. But how many of you working with little children or having little children don't recognize the almost crying or even upset pointing at food? With us, they don't. They go, or the symbol for eating. And they know immediately that they're understood. It's a lot of frustration left. We've also had a child who could get very overstimulated very quickly. And at first, he wouldn't know what to do with himself. He would run around the room, he would cry. Later, he learned the symbol for sleep. He walked to the bedroom door, he did this symbol. We asked him, do you want to go to sleep? No tears, no nothing. Sometimes also if a child has been upset because he had to go to sleep, they showed us play. We could explain to them, we understand that you really want to play, but right now it is sleeping time. We work in an international daycare environment, so I speak English with the children and my colleague speaks Dutch, but we have parents from several countries, several nationalities, several languages even. So we have babies who are not only learning English and Dutch, they might also have two parents who speak a completely different language. For example, a mom who speaks Turkish and a dad who speaks Portuguese. If they both use the same signs as we do, and of course together use the same signs, it can also help the babies to bridge these languages together and still be able to communicate with the sign language. I absolutely recommend, if you're working with babies or if you have young children, to use infant communication or baby sign language. Also for older children, it really helps though. I have one example where I had a 3-year-old at my work. He's familiar with the sign language. He's been with us since he was a baby. And I was talking with a parent and he was sort of pulling on my jacket saying, Miss Maaike. I used the symbol for wait. I looked at him. He was next to me. I did the symbol for wait, did not interrupt my conversation with the parent, and the child just sat there waiting. The parent was incredibly impressed because he was not super familiar with our sign language, but this is definitely something that can help. What I found is, now that I'm very familiar with the signs myself, I just use it in my routine. We talk to the children all day long, as I'm sure all of you will do as well. And instead of saying, we're going to eat now, we're going to eat. Come on, sweetie, we're going outside. Do you want to come and play with us? Or do you want to go and sleep? If you use it in your routine, you will pick it up very quickly and easily, but also the children. We are a big fan of it, and we keep learning more and more signs and finding more signs that we would love to learn about. And the biggest benefit I can tell you is that it's taken away so much frustration for the children, and that's just a massive benefit at an age where they already are learning so much and they're developing so fast. This is definitely a very useful skill to have. Bye!